Welcome back to the playthrough of Pathologic 2. As stated before, I do flag all my videos as ASMR because a lot of people like listening to my voice. If that is not ASMR for you, then feel free to leave at this point. How's your evening going, Rex? Cannot loot. It's also a bit filthy. They always like loot the people. And I don't get to loot them. She's dead. So let's see, we have this one, that's one patient. That's the second one. 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have more than enough patients, so we can test around a bit. So, the way the diagnostics here works is we have these tinctures. And if we give them tinctures, that will reveal which part of their body is getting attacked. The bones, the blood, or the nerves. So let's give him this stuff. And we know absolutely nothing. That's great. So we know it's most likely not the blood. We need to test a different apparatus now. We have too much Zerk though. Okay. Now we know it's in the nerves. Profuse sweating. Now we would administer them antibiotics. Fixes blood. We not have anything for nerves anymore. That's unfortunate. Really? What? Oh fucking hell. Why are we dying? The hell? Okay, cool. Also, another layer is we're currently, or we're constantly out of food and we're also dying. Let's give him the random stuff. Because we don't have the correct antibiotic with us. So we might as well. And at least, it seems like we made antibiotics. That's not the worst outcome. That's not the worst outcome. Let's see. Also, there's this thing that helps us keep track of things. I helped one patient, two to go. And if we don't help these patients, we don't get money. And we really need money. I came for hunt gameplay. I'm sorry, MC. I'll be hunting tomorrow again. Tomorrow I'll do some hunting. Tomorrow evening. Infected blood can be brewed into an antibiotic. It weakens the disease, but does not kill it. It's no panacea. I don't know what a panacea is, but I just act like I would. Okay, so now we know one, like we learned one thing. You should be. I am sorry. So we know how to make antibiotics. That's a very good start. So also, I don't know why our immunity dropped so hardcore for a second there. That was a bit spooky. That creates new opportunities. It also creates new issues. So we need to make like the tincture that would find out the disease of the 3-part thing. Then mix that with infected blood and then we created antibiotics. That is no cure, but that should help a wee bit. And we're still starving. Well, that's a problem for the future. What's wrong with you? Alright, I try to not die.
God, what an idiot I was.
You were. We need an isolation ward. A huge building, spacious. Yes, that's the word I used. The Cane suggested the cathedral. That's it. Nothing surprises me anymore. Then again, all the quarantined person has left is prayer. But it's a single space, no separate rooms. Precisely, no separate rooms, no running water, no heat, no beds, and yes, it is spacious vertically. I suppose Victor expects me to build 8-story bunks beds in there, and add hanging ropes so that people from the upper layer can descend to the toilet. You You should suggest that to the Canes, Erdem. They will appreciate your imagination, building one spirit, training their will, asking the perennial questions. Questions, questions, questions. Always questions, never answers. I have a question for you, Erdem. By the way, what does Erdem mean? Obviously it's a step word, but what's the translation? Arrogant fool, maybe? Erdem, oinon, and emschen are the words people use for doctors. So, okay, don't laugh at me. Have you heard that 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, kids made these horrible mixtures from ground pills? Yes, schmauders. They can cure the plague. Yes, I've heard. Worse, I've checked. So don't laugh at me either, dear colleague. What's the word? Erdem? Holy shit, sorry, excuse my language. So you've checked them? You don't have to watch your tongue with me. Yes, I've checked. But if you wonder how it works, I don't know. I'm no pharmacologist, and anyways, this place doesn't have a lab. If you ask me, it was 10,000 monkeys at a typewriter. Oh, I don't want to delve too deep into this. There are more things in heaven and earth. What we need is a process that follows the scientific method. Fair enough. Wait, there already was a cure? And it was fucking Schmauder? We had 2 opportunities to get Schmauder already, and we just didn't because we thought it's useless. Fuck. Okay, that's a classic case of today I learned. Okay, cool. We need something to eat. We need to make more antibiotics or buy them. But more importantly, we need something to eat. We cannot live off air. And ideally we also find some... Wait, we need to harvest some of the organs here. What the fuck is Schmauder? Schmauder is some wild mixture that kids mix together. Any corpses? Perfect, we got an infected heart though. That's not too shabby. Does not sound very tasty. I would agree. I would agree. This guy looked like he wanted to beat me up. He luckily didn't. So it's basically just some powder that kids mixed. It's and apparently it accidentally cured the plague, as the guy that we spoke to before said. It's the classic 10,000 monkeys on a typewriter situation. However, no, we won't. Let's get some food first. First we stop dying, and then we worry about other things. How does that sound? Fuck. She would give me something to eat for painkillers. Feel like that's a good deal. He doesn't really want anything. Oh shit, I just realized this district is completely infected too. Oh god. Complete district is infected. I fear it might have been my fault. This might have been entirely my fault. I wouldn't even say, like, I would say, I don't even fear, I kinda know it was entirely my fault. Trading antibiotics for food? Feels like a very shit thing to do. Got some infected things going though. We might be able to do something with those. Okay, we have clothes here and the shelter. Oh god, we need to boost our own immunity though. There's nothing we can do about it. We need to somehow survive this. Can be the best doctor in the world if you're not alive.
Hey, you.
Oh, someone wants to beat me up? Why does like... This always felt a bit random to me. Like, why people randomly decide they want to slap me in the face? Our immunity is dropping rapidly again. Oh, fuck. Can we make this even? I don't have anything to boost it anymore. I just need to get out of here as fast as I can. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay. Barely survived that. Very, very barely survived that. Oh, God. So I guess we cannot talk to our childhood friend anymore. Where's the pharmacy? Groceries? Clothes? There's a pharmacy back there. We still need more food. We cannot survive off the things that we own. Some groceries. That's a random house. It might be really useful to get at least a weapon or something. So we have a chance to at least loot us some stuff. Because I guess a way of getting things would be to go into the burnt down districts and just loot. It's not very, like, I would say gentleman-like. But, I mean, it's the plague. What are we supposed to do? Okay, fix our hunger for a bit now. We need to find that bull too. So this goes into the mysticism part of the game again, where we just don't know what's going to happen. If this is like actually important, or if that just is folkloristic bubbles. On the side we're trying to find someone that could fix our scalpel because we actually broke it with the last patient we cut open. Apparently scalpels weren't made as a multi-use thing. Is that clean water? It is actually. Fog. Clothes shop. The lump, we could talk to Vlad. A root. And also, like, dumpster looting is one of our best sources for things. We're basically just looting every dumpster we find to have a chance to find like empty bottles and all that. Because we only have like a capacity limit, not a weight limit. Oh, nice.
My heart aches like it's been pierced with a blunt needle.
Wait, strike if you will, but hear me. I came to entrust the lives of my new parents to you. I wonder what you did to your old ones. Strike if you will, but here, picked up some Latin from Dankovsky. Actually, it's Greek. Want me to give you the context? No need, I know it. There's trouble looming over both of them, something with their house. It's a house of troubles. My adopted mother is especially in danger. Can you help us? Can you watch over them, please? Wait a second, don't I ruin everything I touch? Isn't that what you told me? Forgive me, please. Why don't you help them yourself? Aren't you supposed to be the greatest healer in the world? I did take care of them, but I can't any longer. I need to disappear for a while, maybe even forever. Don't ask, please. You'll understand soon enough, but tell me you'll do it, Burak. I know you have a warm heart. Tell them to come to me. They can't, they won't, they don't know. They're bedridden? They're Saburovs. They're my new mother and father. The Saburovs, a house of troubles, I see. Will you do it? They'll never ask anyone themselves. Mother thinks the whole town hates her for failing to protect them from the plague. And father? He'd take all evil on himself, so that no one else will be soiled. But mother has the worst of it. She needs a doctor. I'll pay her a visit, but I can't promise I'll save her. Well, that's probably the best thing we can say here. We lack literally everything we need. Are you trying to hit me? No, okay, cool. You'll be fine. Just slap you. You're. This feels so random in this game, like at times. People just running at each other and slapping each other in the face out of like with no context whatsoever. They're just slapping immediately. See them, slap, bam. That's the pharmacy, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe if we're lucky, we might be able to find. Some nerves antibiotics. Ferromycinium. A mask would be really useful too, but we're sadly out of everything. Just don't have stuff. Don't need the others, we just need the nerve one. Accept it. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can find that bull. Our health is horrible. Oh, there's a nerve. This is how a lynch mob looks like. Nice. Love to see it. Oh fuck, now they want me! I didn't do anything. Leave me. You foul beasts. Maybe if you're lucky we'll see a mass fight. It might happen. It might happen. I'm not entirely sure if that's lucky or... Also, welcome in, Ephemerit. How are you doing? Ephemerit? No one cares about you. Cool. Let's try to find that bull. We don't want to miss that bull. There's some mysticism going on with it. But we also cannot ignore the... You found us, Yargachin. We're happy to have you here. We looked for a butcher to help us restore order, to complete the rank. What are you celebrating, children of mine? Behold this perfect body. It must be properly divided. A perfect body, a chimera, I get it. The girl fuses with the bull and must be separated, right? You're a funny man, Yargachin. I'm glad to hear you jokes. We also joke sometimes. Among the kin. Yes, jokes. Is this your attempt to end the plague? The outbreak is only a misfortune. We do this for other reasons. The bull is like the world. Yargachin cuts the bull along the lines, and the world becomes to order. The bull is pleased, we are pleased, you are pleased. Fine, I know the lines, I will cut the bull. Look, he says farewell to the town says farewell. While he walks the street, the town grows into him, binds him with love. When it is done, he will return to the place of blood, the Ragi Barrow. We will wait for the butcher there. Okay, so I'm fine. Love to see people playing my favorite game. I'm glad to hear it. So we have reasons to believe. We have reasons to believe that this bull might be the 8th child on the list of our father, but it is very unlikely. I think it is more symbolic. The bull as like the male head of the family is probably rather the Khan young one. Unless he's already on the list, then it isn't. But it can't be the bull. That doesn't make any sense. So we might as well cut the bull. Can I talk to someone else? No. Cool. Okay, we got a pharmacy over there. We don't really need that. We need to get back home, but we also are in dire need of some herbs. There was 1 million roots in the city that we could feed some blood to produce us herbs. However, I think I interacted with too many of them, and they all disappeared. I hear it. Where was it? It was there for only just a second. There's a root. It doesn't want my blood though. Unfortunately. Well, then we have to head into the steppe. The only place I know where we could get some herbs. Let's look at the brewery machine real quick and do a quick save. Kid is still not talking, good. I'm happy with that. That is new, isn't it? Okay, so we know we got infected blood and an infected heart. We have no herbs to make anything. I think you're not looking down enough at those roots. Oh. Okay, I'll try in a sec. I didn't put anything in, unfortunately. Drink. Talk. Save game. Talk.
A long neck and a fat body and hooves for feet. So it's an albino. And people say it wasn't the Earth that made it.
You know, I received a little business proposition today. The whole job stinks, but as beggars can't be choosers, eh? Tell me more. The job is hiding stiffs. The townfolks are afraid to surrender their dead. How do you even hide a corpse? Anyway, people need to hide corpses. Stench becomes an issue quick. It's the smell that gives them away. Can't put them in the icebox after all. Spill it already. What's the job? So there's a chemist in the atrium. He whipped up some sort of concoction that prevents decay. Gathered some guys, around 50, maybe more. Now they go around at night and embalm stiffs. Embalm? And that's the job you were offered? Yep, plenty of guys willing to do anything for quick coin these days. Me included. They hinted they want me to recruit you too. Inconspicuously. Inconspicuous is your middle name. That's, well, there's more it'd say if you were older, but that's just slow suicide. Why? They're empalmed and everything. Why is this madness taking place? All around town, they work at night quietly. Nobody will catch them in the act. As if I don't have enough on my plate already. So what are you going to do? That sounds like the kind of mess Dankowski should handle. Going to have a little chat with that chemist of yours. Go ahead and accept the offer, because I'm gonna need a witness after this. Leaving corpses indoors out of question. I've got to put an end to this. I don't have any resources to deal with this shit. Absolutely not. I have enough trouble finding, like, plants and things. Okay, let me see if I can look down on the root a bit more. So it would be very handy to find a bit more. Okay, let's look down. Oh yeah. It's a question of angle, I understand. Collect. Collect. Only 2? No. Collect. Is that it? Now it's exhausted. Okay. Oh, wow, dude. Okay. That's a really good hint. If you look like that, it doesn't work. But if you look like... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Understand. Understand very much. Yes, yes. So what did we... What did we get? We get a lot of Twiri. Well, we get not a lot of everything else. That's a bit of an issue. We can't just live off Twiri. Twire? Twir? Twiri? I don't know, dude. At this point, I'm making up things. Isn't that a noise that an herb would make? I still don't know what noise is like ambient. Let's have a noise sound. And what if it is actual an herb? Also, I'm lost. I'm very lost and we're getting hungry again. And this is a dead end. Oh lord. Oh lord. This is bad Grief's shop. I think he's infected, isn't he? We can't really help him unless we're just guessing. Unless it's always the nerves. That would make the treatment a lot faster, but we can't help the man currently. So for nerves we would need more Midrell, right? Midrell would be the kind of the stuff we want to create to take care of nerves. I think we need to head out into the steppe to find more herbs. Oh yeah, right. Thanks for coming by. I'm just here to check on... Thanks for having me. Why did you come anyway? To check up... Is this an interrogation? Just wanted to see how you're doing. Biscuit brought pups. One was stillborn, but the rest are doing great. Then why are you so gloomy? It sucks without the chief. Some folks have already scattered. You know how it goes. Just a yowls at night. But the scouts are still going strong, and I won't leave for the tower either. Screw it. So you didn't replace Notkin with another leader? No. You should have. Here, this is for you, made by our scouts. What is it? A map of infection. Our scouts sneak everywhere. Will it be useful? You should have not risked it. I won't take it and never do that again. You sneak into infected districts very carefully. It's a public service. We want to help your doctors. You little blockheads. This district would have been clear if not for you. I won't take it. I mean, at this point, we might as well take it, right? It's not getting worse. Sadly, we don't have anything to offer for these people. Okay, let's head out into the steppe. I think that's likely the only thing we can do to find some herbs. Unless there's something I don't understand. See. And I'm still, like, I still fail at locating herbs by ear. I just see them. I see the little sparkle. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. It's all just Twire. Or Twire. I wonder if this just is the place for it. Someone told us something about like where to find specific herbs and where to find others. But frankly, I cannot remember all that. There was so much text all the time. So many things you need to remember, and at some point your brain is just filled with things you need to remember. How deep are we? Not too deep yet. Isn't the rustling a sign too? It might be. I don't see anything, dude. Zero. Like we're deep into the outskirts. And the only thing that happens is I'm getting more hungry. We found some stones though. Nice. More. Alright, Tars. I'll get you that. Not an issue. Getting the tier 2. There's one more in the middle. Okay, that helps. So maybe we should remember these stones. I would assume, because this is like a point of interest or something, that things would respawn here more often. Hopefully. Like we need some sort of steady supply of herbs. That's like the backbone of our operation. Thank you for watching this episode of the Pathologic 2 playthrough. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button or check out a different video. A new video will be out soon. So thanks, and have a great evening, or day, or morning, or whatever time it is for you.